Mida, if you're on later and you want to play a little DBD, I'm probably going to be on because I want to grind the event. Oh, is he coming back? Where is he? Okay, that's a different guy. Oh my god, it's the same guy. Actually, it's the same guy. And I went to a dead end. Okay, awesome. Alright. Let's get him real good this time. I'm stuck! That's me. I'm the captain. Those are my rat friends, yeah? What else we got on here? Wherever I go, it follows. I cannot be free of it. A formless shadow. My shadow keeps shifting and changing, and I change with it, okay? This game is insane.
They will be lost forever, and so will you.
Let me through, please, gentlemen. Thank you. Kind of hard to believe that this is still, you know, it's from the same people who made, the original. You know? That's a heavy door. Yeah, I think there's some like Cthulhu stuff going on here, dude, and this is kind of cool, and I'm here for it. Wait, what was that? It's stuck. Oh. What game? Wait a second. I see. There's one more up here. Destroy all humans? That's a... Oh. Wait. That's a classic, dude. Okay, so maybe it's got to go a certain direction. So, like, we go here. And we got to go back around to this one. No. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, I don't know what that was.
An empty shell cannot live forever.
Yeah, they did remake it, didn't they? Yeah, that one's an oldie but a goodie for sure.
It
Yeah?
cannot live at all. It can only be.
It's always there, one step behind me, stretching over me, pulling me in. I'm shedding skin, changing into what? Okay.
How many lives have you buried just by merely existing? Existing, but never being. Wouldn't it be better if you just went away?
It's number 6. I think I'm still missing number 3 though. Because I think I found 4 and 5. Still locked, eh? Can I... No, I can't go that way. Just go off the front, okay. That's just fun. That's just plain and simple fun, dude. Oh! Out of my way! Out of my way! No! Scripted. The monster's a paid actor. Yeah, I think it's gonna turn out where I'm
How many times
the
have I
monster.
tried to put the pieces back together?
There's not even a...
Just to
Oh,
watch
what's up?
them fall apart.
What you doing, bro? Is this supposed to happen? Hang on. There's no record on it. Oh, okay.
I am done. All of us. We cannot be forever.
Me after I... Never mind. Finally, I understand. The way out, it's here. It's in me. Me. You. Who are you?
How long can a man burn before he turns to ash? How could you know? Of all the wasted years, of all the pain it took to bring you here, how many times must a man die before he can truly live? How many times?
Yo, Dash, what's up, dude?
Look at it. This is what happens when you fail to take control.
I've got no clue what's happening, bro. Alright, yeah, I'm looking at it, bro. No. Can I just leave?
Look at it.
Oh yeah, I think that's me.
Twisted, formless. Just crumble as it must. When the time comes, will you crumble as well?
We're gonna need to hit up the wiki after this and figure out what's going on. And I do want to check out the reviews. I want to see if people are saying that this game was too out there for its own good.
Have you found the place? Soon, the world will know it's bound to be the night to remember.
Because I think something happened where, like, the demon lady maybe, like, got in touch with James. And Lily died somehow. But maybe she promised them, like, eternal life and he, like, rebuilds her, or I don't know what's going on.
You run, but do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way.
Is that why he's an actor? Whoa, dude, hold on.
You see, you react. It's so easy to pull your strings. You're not afraid to play your part. You accept the inevitable. When the tide rises, you give in. You choose the easy way.
Nope.
In the end,
That was Lily.
there is no right or wrong. There is only... James! Lily! Ah! James! Listen to me! You have to go!
No, I'm not leaving.
But she got stuck?
I'll find a way to reach you.
I know you will. You're strong. Stronger than you know.
Or can she just not get through
We'll
here?
be together again. No matter how long it takes, I will find you. I will.
Oh. Yeah, so I think I'm a grown-up version of James. But I think that monster is also me. This is just like how we started, right? Because it's a loop, just like the first game. Right? Oh, no, this is some different.
What's past is past, what's gone is gone. The door is shut and the curtains drawn.
The lands that are no longer there. The dreams we did not get to share. When all we love is stripped away, a boy must leave. A man must stay. And yet, there is still hope, you see. For you are still a part of me. Although the boy has ceased to be where there was I, the shall be we. The
No
holy
idea what's going
flame,
on.
it burns away. It shows us there's another way. Let us be together forever and ever and ever.
I tell you what, that's some good-looking cheesecake on the
What's
table.
said is said, it's time to eat. I'm sure you'll find me quite a treat.
So the portrait, I mentioned this portrait a bunch. The portrait that's above him. Oh, hold on. Huh. Sure, yeah, surely I'm James, right? It looks like him. Right? These are all the plays that I've been in? Or movies, I guess. Probably both. Focusing on the box. Is the kid version of James gonna pop out of there? Nope. Yeah, I've got no clue where the story went. We still got more, I guess. It is 9:30. And I assume we're at the end of this right now, the stuff from the second game. We're going to do the DLCs tomorrow, but if we finish this, I want to hit up the wiki and see what is going on with this. So we didn't get all the slides either. I've got no idea what any of this means. So should I try to go through here? Yeah, writer's story ending. All right, this is what I'm most interested in, is her. All right. We're gonna burn it. Yeah, yeah. I like the writer. I like her a lot.
See you in hell.
Oh, the fire's a little... Maybe we could have done a little better on the fire for Unreal 5, huh? Oh, there she is! Oh my god!
You always believed that words have the power to set free. And you were right. I think you should stay here.
Uh-oh.
No.
Focus on your writing.
Nah. Come on, there's no way that's just how it ends. No, bro. Alright, what do we got here? Layers of Fear 2 might have a marvelous story, but it's just disjointed. You'll find bits and bobs that flesh out the narrative scattered throughout the game, but you can miss them if you're not careful. Plus, this game's all about insanity, so it falls prey to the unreliable narrator trope, and parts of the narrative are told through symbolism that is not easily summarized. Okay. Certain parts are up to interpretation, but the game as a whole deserves to be experienced, especially since its 3 endings changed the context and meaning behind in-game events. If you feel lost, that's me. Yeah, okay. Okay, the protagonist, a Hollywood actor who boarded an ocean liner at the behest of an enigmatic director, starts the game wandering through the boat's hallways completely disoriented. The place is falling apart and water pours from the ceiling. Lights aren't working properly. Eventually, the protagonist comes across a woman who pulls the head off of a boy as rats chitter in the distance. Much like the original game, rats are a recurring theme. Light emanates from where his neck should be, and the woman chuckles. You almost had it. That's what she just said, right? Or no, that's what the artist said, right? I'm already lost, bro. Protagonist wakes up in his room, roused by the director telling him to stay awake. The protagonist can view his collectibles, examine a chalkboard, begin every chapter by playing a film reel. Chapter 1 truly starts when the protagonist exits his room and explores the ocean liner's hallways. Everything looks normal, but he soon discovers hints that trouble lurks just below the surface. Apparently, the crew's been having trouble with some stowaways and nobody's around. As the chapter progresses, the protagonist finds items tied to his illustrious past, such as newspaper clippings that cite his acclaimed roles. He also discovers that the director who requested him is a bit of a shut-in and forces all his actors to undergo rigorous tests and trials. Some rooms begin to repeat, and the protagonist eventually finds the personal effects of two children, Lily and James, who wander the ship and pretend they're pirates. Insanity starts to set in as mannequins pop up in random places. The world turns black and white, and the hallways imitate some of the protagonist's past movies. Okay. I didn't really put that together. That kind of makes sense, I guess, looking at some of the movie posters. Let's see. Near the end of the first chapter, the disembodied voice of the director tells the protagonist to shoot one of the two mannequins. I remember doing that. Decision will affect the ending, so players have to choose carefully. Regardless of which mannequin the protagonist shoots, more spooky imagery occurs. The protagonist encounters a boy wandering the ship's halls. Cryptically mentions a woman who doesn't like it when you play with anyone but her before slipping out of sight. Okay. Right before the chapter finishes, the protagonist faces a new threat, a chase sequence where he has to run away from a misshapen monster. The protagonist eventually escapes, picks up a film reel, and returns to the room safe and sound. Okay. Okay. Protagonist finds an item that reveals his stardom has faded. Despite his success, people don't remember him or recognize his name anymore. Or recognize him anymore. Even though Lily and James are obviously stowaways, the ship crew can't catch them. Okay. What the fuck? The Moloch scene from Metropolis. Where was I just reading about Moloch? Oops. No. I want Moloch. Huh. Oh, I remember, dude. When I was reading, when we watched Sinister, dude, the Bagul is. Hold on a second. Yeah. Hold on a second. No, the Bagul is actually like Moloch's brother or something like that, dude. Hang on a second here. Is there anything? Because I remember I saw this. Yeah. I'm kind of skimming here. No, bro. For real? For real? Hold on. Now we're going down the rabbit hole, bro. No, this was a real thing, bro. Yeah, it makes him the brother of Moloch. Yes. The devourer of children, yeah. So he's not a real person. I mean, he's not like a real guy. Yeah, similarities with Moloch, yeah. That's how I got on that. I have no idea. I'd have to go back and like see what was up with this part of the game, but anyway. An underground city engulfed in flame. Okay. I need to, let's see. Okay. The children's room, which resembles the pirate's lair, has to make another decision that impacts the ending. On a real pirate ship, can either force Lily off the plank or shoot the munition pirate dolls. Oh. Oh, the mutinous. I don't know how to read. Shoot the mutinous pirate dolls. All while the director and Lily goad him in opposite directions. However, Lily remains after the hallucination ends. Truth dawns on the player. The protagonist is grown-up James. However, if James boarded the ocean liner as an adult, how can he and his sister as children also stow away on the same ship? Because the ocean liner grown-up James is nothing more than a series of distorted memories which raises questions of the director's identity. During another hallucination involving a fake rocket ship, the cyclopean face that stalked James through the paintings reappears. Yeah, okay. James finds his real father. That was the big guy in the wheelchair? Huh. Before the director chimes in once again... There are some things that should not be, and even Lily's voice breaks through, revealing she too feels some hatred towards James. But why? Lily talks about being forever, whatever that means. James faces one final symbolic choice. He can either fight against a torrent of water, walk into a burning room, or let the water sweep him away into the awaiting tentacles. Okay. Afterward, everything seems normal, but James uncovers a scrap of cloth and remembers that Lily left for a while during their stowaway cruise. The event broke him mentally and made him hear rats talking. Eventually started conversing with and recruiting an army of rats, but it's unclear if that was a childhood delusion or an actual supernatural event. After wandering a veritable sea of monsters and aided by a crew of rats, James finds the final film reel and encounters the boy from before, clearly James's younger self. His young James, however, is surrounded by an army of rats and mourns Lily, whose head is in a cardboard box. The symbolism's clear. Lily promised she'd be with James forever, but she died. Okay. So they're not, like, immortal. Bro. This is a lot to take in. Even though James tried to bring her back, something else returned. Again, it's unclear if she means James tried to keep the memory of Lily alive in his mind, but did not remember correctly, or if something darker and more literal occurred. Final chapter is almost solely up to interpretation, and the director takes a slightly more active role. He forces James to confront and destroy a broken mannequin that cannot be fixed. More cryptically, the director implies this isn't the first time he's dealt with James. Eventually, James encounters the broken mannequin one final time and exits into a scene that recounts all the choices he made throughout the game. James could have either gone with the flow or forged his own path, been strong-willed or easily manipulated. However, the biggest takeaway from the scene is the ending. Lily and James try to escape the sinking ship together. Okay. But debris cut Lily off at the last second. James watched helplessly as Lily took an explosion to the face, killing her instantly. The memory of the blast also knocks out the grown-up James, and he wakes up in the beginning of the game surrounded by the same crumbling and flooding walls from the open area. He ventures the same halls, opens the same doors, and eventually finds one of the 3 endings that completely change the meaning of Layers of Fear 2's events. Okay. So, Flame. James always obeyed the director. He opens the door, finds a boy eating a small, lumpy clay figure that cropped up in Chapter 3. The boy and James share an impassioned speech about growing up and accepting one's past, and then they receive a standing ovation. And it cuts to James in his dressing room as he examines his face and all the movie posters of his major roles. However, James looks as though he doesn't recognize himself, as if he's a hollow shell who can adopt any identity but doesn't have his own. Flame implies that James is akin to a piece of clay or a mannequin. He's shaped by and does whatever he's told to do by the director, who was likely a real person who wanted to mold James to fit a specific role. Even though James has come to terms with his past, his only purpose in life is to be someone else. That's a lot. That's a lot just to say that, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, Forever. This one's about Lily. James has always disobeyed the director. He opens the door and discovers the same boy shooting a small clay figure. However, while the speech this time deals with suicide, James isn't speaking. Instead, everything takes place from the perspective of a woman. The boy eventually shoots himself in the head with a fake gun. They receive a standing ovation. As with Flame, the ending cuts to the dressing room as the woman examines her face and looks at the posters of her past roles. Forever implies that the woman is a method actor. So it's not Lily, and forges new identities to fit her roles, hence the dual identity symbolism. She places herself in the character's shoes and relives their fictitious histories in her head. The death of her mother, her abusive father, James's survival, and her death are all false memories employed to get her into character? And the director was nothing more than her Jiminy Cricket. James and Lily never existed, and everything that happened on the ocean liner in Layers of Fear 2 was a work of fiction. So the entire thing was a play. Formless. If James sometimes obeyed the director and sometimes disobeyed, door opens to an underground catacomb filled with wooden barrels and candles. Mysterious woman strolls in and chastises James, claiming that this isn't the first time that he's entered the room. He's made the same mistakes over and over again. While the woman promises James that he can eventually receive what he wants, she claims that he hasn't earned it yet and thrusts him back through time and space into Chapter 1. Unlike the other 2 endings, Formless implies that everything James witnessed was real, even though Formless is essentially the bad ending, since the woman from the beginning of Layers of Fear 2 only reappears in this ending. Formless might also be the canon ending. As for the director, Formless could imply that he's an actual supernatural agent, possibly working with the mysterious woman as well. Most of the Layers of Fear 2, it's open to interpretation. Holy moly, bro.